Alrighty. Happy Sunday. How's everyone doing in the DC community? We had some technical difficulties earlier, so hopefully everything will go well this time. Yep, but for right now I'm just sending it to a few folks. Have Jazz join in, and then we can get into it.
Hello, friend.
Hello. Working good now.
All good things. All right. I'm going to send this to a couple of good friends, too.
Great.
How has your Sunday been going?
It's been going really well. Been relaxing for the most part.
That's good.
I'm so not ready to go back to work.
Me too.
But yeah.
I've enjoyed this break. I wouldn't say too much, but definitely I'm trying to extend it some more. So
yeah, I know, absolutely. Ooh, they could give us a week off. That'd be a-okay for me.
I know, but then I almost wonder if I'll continue to want to extend that. Like, what if I get to the end of that week and I'm like,
another week.
I could get another weekend. I could really use another week of rest.
Yeah, I know.
It's just really, I don't know. I like working, but I also like nothing.
I think I can agree too.
Yeah, a little bit of nothing.
During like holidays, all you just want to do is like be home. It gets dark soon too, so yeah.
It's dark so early, and it's been like really nice. Or the past few days, I think have been really nice, and I've not been outside.
Oh, you need to make some outside time soon, huh?
No, go for a walk or something. Like, I feel like I just really want to go for a walk. But it gets so dark so early, and like there's always so much to do in the morning, and in the during the day.
Yeah. Okay, well we see some friends join. Hey Ren, hey Josie, Lydia, Mosey, yes. How's everyone doing? Put it down in the chat, in the comments.
How you feeling? How you're feeling on this Sunday? On this sunny Sunday?
Yeah.
I love you.
That's my brother.
Oh, that sounded like your dad.
No. He'll do like a little, I mean, it's not fake, but he'll do a little deep voice. I made cookies for everyone earlier. Or really, we already pre-made them. Like, my mom had made chocolate chip, and I had made oatmeal raisin. And we just have the cookie dough sitting in a bag. And so I just heated is a word. I heated up some of them. So, hello, brother.
Baked them up. Roman. Cool. I think we can get into it.
Yeah, let's get started.
Alrighty.
All right.
Well, hello, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Jazz.
And you've joined us for our weekly Let's Unpack session, where we talk about all things creativity, life, and inspiration.
Yes. We want to ensure that this is a safe community space for our audience that is going to be reflected between our guests and ourselves, the comment section, as well as some of our topics.
Absolutely. And this week, we thought we were going to switch it up a little bit and talk about our favorite collaborations, and then end off with some fun games. So that should be cool. And definitely want you guys to interact too in the comments. So if we do have like a question between me and Jazz, it's your turn to answer too. We'll wait on your answer.
Yes, let us know. Let us know.
Uh-huh. Yes.
But we've already got into a little bit of how, I guess not necessarily how our week has been. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about the week before Thanksgiving, or maybe just our weekend. We'll just unpack our Thanksgiving weekend. Have you like decorated? Did you eat all the foods? Yeah, leftovers. What's going on?
Yeah, so usually every year, me and my family and extended family, we have like a big old feast for Thanksgiving. But this year, trying to be safe and not do that. But we ended up going to my cousin's house, so we have those different bubbles of like who we're hanging out with. So we still did like turkey and like mac and cheese and all that good stuff. So it was still great. Played Monopoly. I think my sister's still on here and she knows that we went in on that. So hurt some feelings.
Yeah, I could not play that with my family anymore.
Yeah, it brings out different sides of everybody.
It really does. You see their true colors.
Yeah. But yeah, did some online shopping too. So, supported some friends' businesses.
Nice. Yes, because it's like, this is like it's like Black Friday, Small Business Monday, Cyber Monday, or Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday shopping. So
exactly. So it's been good. I was hoping, Monday not to do anything too, but
yeah.
But how about you? How was your holiday
Hello?
weekend? Can you hear me? Uh-oh, I think we're... Can you hear me?
Hear me?
Oh, Jazz, I think you're breaking up a little bit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try or like just use my data. Do you think that'll help?
Maybe. Do you want to try that?
Bye.
Okay, here loading. That's much better though.
Okay.
Back.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So your weekend, how was it?
I rested a lot this weekend, which was very great, even though there was still tons and tons to do. I was able to get a lot of just sleep and not feel like I had to do a lot of work in the mornings. I know Thursday and Friday, I had things to do in the morning, but I didn't have anything to do in the morning on Saturday and Sunday, so that was really nice. I didn't get to decorate too much. I had a lot of like meetings and like calls later in the evening on like Friday and Saturday, so my parents put up the tree without me.
Oh.
Yeah. But I'm trying to
I couldn't do it either.
I'm trying to like do something in the hallway and on the railings like near the stairs. We have a garland, but I can't like seem to find it. And I found this like gold like one, but my mom, I think I was telling, or you heard that call a little bit earlier. My mom was like, "This is fall. This is not Christmas." And I feel like it is not fall. It was not up in the fall, but nevertheless.
Yeah.
Yes, and then trying to find a way to decorate my door. So.
Ooh. Yeah.
But we have tons of leftover food. Like food,
Yeah. Much of it.
I've literally only been eating one meal a day just because it's like so much.
You have like a big portion.
Yeah, I mean, actually, it's really just a normal portion, but I think it's because it's so many. So maybe it is a big portion of like just like individual portions of food, but it's so much food, and it's like, oh my gosh, I can only digest food so fast, and they're kind of like heavy foods. But I feel like we're gonna have it for a couple more days.
Gotcha.
At least until, and I can't really imagine what it's going to look like for someone to cook again. Like, what'll be the first meal we have after all this Thanksgiving leftovers? But
like sometime mid next week.
It's
Probably.
definitely gonna be until then.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For
I
sure.
think we had a little bit of leftovers, but we ate a lot of it already. So yeah, my mom made also lasagna, so I'm looking forward to getting into that too.
That sounds really good. I feel like we've not had lasagna in a long time, so.
Oh, my mom makes the best. That's the best thing about being like home for the holidays. Just like you get all the good stuff. Mm.
When you leave, are you gonna try to take like a plate?
I thought about it. I don't know. It's a 9-hour drive, so
So it might go bad.
yeah, it might go bad. If it's cheese, probably not. But yeah.
Well, just good little unpacking. But let's get into
Yeah.
some of these collabs. You know, the past couple of posts that we've had, we've really been trying to like hone in and focus on what like really makes like great collabs. And we thought it would be a really great topic to just kind of discuss some of our favorite collabs, whether they be from music or design or fashion or like other kind of genres. But what have been some of your kind of like favorite collabs, and what do you think made them successful?
Yes. So my most recent favorite collab is from a magazine company, so Crown Magazine, and they are, I believe, based. I want to say New York, but I don't want to
I
claim
think
that.
so.
But
Okay,
yeah, so they're all about like sharing a lot of Black culture and also the like Black women and the hair that they wear. And if you heard of like the Crown Act, which also shared of like Black women who go into the workplace and before was discriminated on like the kind of hair that they would wear in the workplace. So I guess that's kind of probably the influences got to name their company Crown. But they had a collaboration with Issa Rae, and we all know and love her. She is amazing, a staple in the community. And she was on the cover, so she was their cover girl. And they actually, it was funny. Before this, I looked it up to like refresh my memory, and the whole issue was on storytelling, which definitely connects with what we're doing for season 2.
Yeah.
So she discussed like telling her own personal story and why it matters for us to share our stories too, and how that affects like the people that you're influencing as well. So I thought they were a really like intact combination, and I think it was I think it was right before the season of Insecure came on, so it was like perfect timing, and like the photos was amazing. I guess another collaboration was the photographer that was a part of that, Dion Ivory, and she's one of my favorite female photographers. So overall, perfect collaboration for me.
Love, love, love. Love, love,
Yeah,
love.
yeah,
I
they
think,
did a great job. And you?
I definitely, the collab that I'll probably name next is, and we won't go through like too many, but we'll go through a couple. It is kind of also in that like pop culture realm of like, things that we love to see and things that like just reflect Black beauty. But this one is in the music. This is a music collab between the iconic Michael and Janet Jackson. Know where I'm going with this?
Love
it
to
is
see it.
Scream. Oh my gosh, Scream! I'll put it on just a little bit, but Scream between. Oh my gosh. Let me just gather myself, collect myself.
They're out
there. Everything between the singing or like the actual like the vocal performance to like the dancing, the video, the cinematography, just like the vision, the set design, everything. And they were so in sync because they're siblings, of course, but they're like, I mean, it's not like, one was really like outshining the other. They were both here, prepared, did what they needed to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, they're. Mm-hmm.
That's like lives in my head rent free for all of eternity. Because I just think
Love
like,
it.
ugh, that's like
I,
that's when I think of like a partner and like with people that I like want to do something like super masterful and like iconic. That is like my
you're
inspo.
like,
Like I want to recreate this.
I feel like siblings always do like the best work because they're so in sync because they know each other so well. So they
Yeah,
always like do such a good job like overall. So you can play a little bit. Mm.
they definitely do. I do. I have a little. I mean, just everything about this was just. And I try to put my sister on. I mean, they're stunning. They're stunning. I wish I could like show you too. They are just stunning.
Yeah, they're wearing
They are
like the
twin
all black
flames.
leather, right? I think that's the one.
They
Yeah,
had a couple of fits, I think, but
I don't
definitely
remember.
one of this looks like I don't even know what you. Let me see if I can turn my. Let me see if I can turn this around a little bit. It's kind of like
Yeah,
it's
interesting.
like yeah, like the pants are leather, but I don't even
Mm-hmm.
know what you would call this material or how
Yeah, I don't know.
one creates that kind of texture on the clothing.
Fray, a little bit of fray.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of like
Mm-hmm.
it looks like it was like chemically done, but it is like that is history. It is herstory. It is
Oh my
everything. It is
gosh.
that's one of my favorite collabs. Like you said, they're so in sync.
Yeah.
I love a good brother and sister collab. Doing
Mm-hmm. They did their thing with that.
they were so in sync. Like they're both top tier. I think that's really what made it like successful and like iconic and able to like live on. Because I think there's a lot of like collabs where you'll see and it's like one person is clearly like outshining the other. Like it's not even like a good balance, you know? And I feel like good
Mm-hmm.
collabs have like good balance.
I also feel like, even especially for music collabs, because like that's something that people can listen to over and over again. And if it's something that they can continue like to watch and like even today, like this was, I don't know, like 15 years ago maybe that was first launched, maybe even more. I don't really know when that came on. But for
Yeah.
us to still be like, yes, like that has transferred into today's time too. Like that's really what makes a good collab.
Yes, the timelessness. Like,
Yes.
and I think sometimes like I wonder even how people go about I mean, I think maybe it's just like this is just so genuinely them, so like part of like what
Yeah.
they should be doing that it is like it makes sense for it to be timeless. Um but I
Mm-hmm.
think it can be really tricky to like create something that is like revered as art and it's like it is able to like withstand the test of time. This was released in 95.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Before I was born.
Yeah, same.
Oh my lord.
Oh my gosh, and it's
Well,
saying that this could cost over I need to like do some real research. But the first thing that I'm seeing is why was the Scream music video so expensive? It was 4.4 million pounds. And I think it was because of
yeah.
there was like 7 different sound stages. It's
Wow.
crazy.
I'm surprised like that information is actually out there to know how much everything has cost.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's
Mm.
you can definitely kind of figure out how much everything costs, but that's kind of crazy. But I can imagine like and they're stunning. They're stunning. Super stunning.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess kind of from your perspective, like what are maybe some like collabs, um, or I guess what makes something like trendy, and then what makes it
Mm.
like timeless? Like where is that
The
line? Because I
distinction
feel
between
like
those two. Yeah. I think something can be trendy, like gotcha pants in the 2000s and then make a comeback later, but it doesn't make it timeless because it's distinctly for that time. Like like everybody was heavy on that, or like right now everybody what is everybody heavy on? I don't know, TikToks, like, like just making like TikTok reels and stuff like that. And that's like a big trend now. We don't know if that's gonna be something that outlives us, but we know it because it's part of like today's culture. But I think what makes something timeless, it's like it transcends from like different generations. Like our mom and dad and us can both agree that this was like quality work, and I think that's really it. Like when a big variety of people, like from different uh, genres, can say, yeah, that's really good work. Like even if it's a country song, and like Black people love Dolly Parton, and she's kind of like an iconic figure, and it's somebody that can like go from different genres, different age groups, different regions of the world. I think that's what makes something timeless, that everybody can agree on and be like, all right, we can give them props, even if it's not my favorite thing. We could say it's still timeless.
Yeah, that's a really good way to look at it. Like reflecting on, like specifically the different, even maybe like kind of even thinking from yourself, because like as an individual, you grow, and of course, your parents will have a different perspective on life. You'll have a different perspective on life depending on where you are. But having something or some kind of quality that is able to transcend all those different periods of your life, like kind of thinking like basics for like to the extent of like just clothing, that's that has to be a classic. Even like denim or like jeans, those are a classic. That's something that you're more than likely going to wear when you're young, you'll more than likely wear when you're older, and it like it'll transcend in that way, or it'll have the same impact or more than likely have the same value. Whereas like certain styles that might be a little bit more risky, because I think I'm also kind of thinking of like what's maybe overall or more widely spread and traditionally acceptable might be able to like lean more into that classic realm, whereas like trends are like what's quick, what's flashy, and maybe what's like what is like maybe like a younger crowd, or like
yeah, that's true.
I guess I don't really know how to describe it as a younger crowd for like things like that, like TikTok, that are like really quick and they'll like grab you, but they won't hold your attention for very long.
Exactly. Yeah, like something that pop culture basically tells us that it's okay, this is the trend now, basically, because what everybody is doing. And generally it is like the younger crowd, because that's what's following up on a lot of those trends. I think there's definitely a distinction between the two, but I think some trends can definitely become if it's something repeatable, some trends can move forward. So
like they're able to like stand on for a little longer. Like I'm trying to think. I know there's always like, and the only thing that I can really think that comes to mind is fashion, because I know that there's also like fashion. I think of like high-waisted jeans versus like low-waisted jeans, and like what would really be considered, like I feel like those are both trends, but could they also both be classics?
Yeah, and they've like for a period. Yeah, they like slowed down for a period of time and then made its way back. So
yeah,
I feel like things always end up coming back around. Things always make its way back to pop culture.
They agree with things.
Yeah.
Kind of reflect on maybe even any other like collabs that I've seen that were maybe some that were super trendy versus some that were super classic. Like I feel like almost like even thinking back to like the collab you said with Crown Mag and Issa Rae, I almost feel like that is something that is like classic, because it has like a lot of like cultural impact, that it's like
Yeah, and like I think everything was very intentional in the like the way that they did her hair and like what she was wearing, like all the colors and everything like that. They all had like some kind of form of symbolism. I definitely want to get the magazine to like read up more about it. But they had I think it was actually DC where they were located at the time, and they were in like a black owned like book slash antique store. And so I don't know, everything kind of like was definitely intentional where they were trying to promote um, the story of like black people in the media too. Yeah, timelessness. But I guess like, what's your favorite trends? Like things that you might like now that you maybe later on might actually not like. But what is the trend that you could get with for right now? Oops. Oh, hey, hey, Jazz. Hello. Uh-oh. I think we lost her for a minute. Let's get her back on. I think she's gonna rejoin in a minute. Technical difficulties. But for those who are just joining in, we're discussing some of our favorite collabs, whether it's just versus trends or what makes a collab timeless. So things of that sort. Um, Welcome back.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Did I
Yeah,
freeze up?
yeah, it was like loading for a little bit, and then yeah, it was acting a little weird, but much better.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you had asked me about I guess it was collabs that or trends that I like now, but could they maybe turn into a classic?
Um, I guess for me, the question was like, what is your favorite trend that maybe might not like outlive the trend itself? Because you know how some trends can turn into a classic, but I think one that might die young.
Oh, that might die young.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Not
that's really
that think about
hard.
it because I like classics most of the time, but sometimes trends are good to incorporate.
Yeah, I mean, I guess something that might die out, honestly, might be like like a TikTok, or just because I know that they've already kind of passed that law or whatever that's not going to allow the app to make updates, so the experience is going to deteriorate. And honestly, even, I mean, I know Instagram is kind of moving in this weird space where they're like trying to be more like, you know, they're trying to do reels and they're trying to do all this shopping stuff. And so
Yeah,
I feel like, I don't know,
a lot of changes in Instagram.
there's going to be a lot of changes, and I feel like things are going to die out. But I think it's a little
Yeah.
hard to say what is going to die out. But
Yeah.
I think definitely in the social media space, something's going to die out. And not necessarily like, I think social media will go on for a long time, but how we use it is probably going to be like,
That's true.
different.
Yeah, because like, I guess thinking like, obviously brands have to get with the times and like move into spaces that they weren't into, like how Instagram is taking reels from, and
TikTok.
they did TikTok, and they did that with Snapchat. But sometimes you have to get with the times, and you gotta work with it with what you got. But they're doing a great job. They're doing a great job. Thank you, Instagram, since we're on it.
How about you? Is there anything that you particularly like that is a trend that you think is going to die out?
Well, so this was a fashion one, and I know it's gonna die because like this fashion goes pretty quick, and maybe it'll make its way around. But I really like the denim wide leg pants with there's like a little slit, kind of like so you can see like the ankle or whatever. I like that a lot. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Pull my leg
You
out.
said denim?
Yeah, so they have denim jeans, and they have like it's kind of like a flare out, right?
But it has a slit?
Yeah, now they've been putting slits on them. They look really good. I'll have to send you guys.
Okay. I'm very surprised. I'm not familiar with this.
Yeah, and I know like that's gonna be one that's just a trend and then it goes away, but maybe I might get on the trend for now while it's available. That's cute. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of maybe a fashion trend I can think of. Maybe like the fanny packs. I feel like that probably already died. When people were wearing the fanny packs like across their chests.
Yeah. That was fun though. It was like
So you did that?
No, I didn't do that. I think you did it, or like
Me?
Joe did it too. Joe definitely did it. I think you had it, but I don't think you ever wore it. I don't
think I did stuff. I mean, I probably would have if I had a fanny pack to do it, but I don't think I did that.
Really? You didn't have the ATV
I feel like
fanny pack?
I don't.
Oh,
know.
okay, that's somebody else. Probably Aaron. Okay. Anyways, we'll move on. Yes.
But I wanted to say that I don't actually have that collab pack, but there is a collab with We're Not Really Strangers that they did with Red Table Talk. That's really nice, and that's actually what made me want to buy the game in general. One of my other friends had put me onto it, but this is it's like a really cute kind of. I'll show you the packaging a little bit. It's like a cute introspective game that you can play with friends, ask them questions. It has an inside, we're all the same. On the inside, it's love
it. So good.
Getting your feels. And it's broken up into 3 different levels. So the first level is all about perception and kind of what you think about a person. And you can play this with a stranger, but you don't have to play it with a stranger. The second level is connection. Okay. So kind of how you can really learn about each other. You're putting out your ideas of what you think this person is, and then you're really gonna allow them to tell you who they are. And then the third level is reflection. So kind of taking the time to process all of the things that you've learned about this new individual and make steps for the future with your new relationship.
Oh, Oh, so was it designed to get to know people you don't? Oh, are we really strangers? Okay. But I feel like you learn a lot from people that you already know as well. So, because you.
Yeah, you definitely can play this with strangers or with friends. I've done
Mhm.
both.
Okay. I'm
So,
excited. Those are like hard hitting. You know, we got to be vulnerable to answer some of these questions. He gave me a little sneak peek earlier. It's like, oh,
get
okay.
into it. I know. So, we'll just start off. We'll probably do like maybe 5 each, or maybe 10. We'll see how we get through. But there
Okay.
is always a reminder to let go of your attachment of the outcome.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
So, level 1, I'm going to read this
Okay.
and
I think
you're
you
going
might
to
have
answer
to
this
read them
about me.
all. I think
Okay.
you have to read them all.
I will read
Mhm.
them all, but I'm going to read this and this will be for you to answer about me.
Okay.
So, do you think I intimidate others? Why or why not?
Only because it's a running joke.
Why?
Okay, not in a bad, like in the best ways. Because I feel like you're pretty great at what you do, like in most things. So, you know, when people are working with you, they gotta be on their best of the best. So a little bit intimidating. But
Play no
we had this
games.
running joke of like people that meet Jazz for the first time, they think that she's mean or something, but she's obviously not. You know, she has like this composure about her. He's like about
Oh
her
my
business
god.
when you
I
first
do
meet
that
her.
too often. Doesn't make any sense.
But you were always nice to me, so. But there was definitely a few friends that were like, "Does she like me?"
Annoying. All right. So this question will be for me to answer about you. Or I'll just read it as it is. Do you think I've ever been fired from a job? If so, what for? So, don't. Wait. I feel like no. I I feel like this is hard, and I feel like it's not hard only because I do know you. But I don't. For some reason, I feel like maybe, but I don't think you've been fired from many jobs because you're a good worker and a hard worker. But I feel like maybe someone tried to play you on something.
Okay. I can
So
tell
that
the
was the
story.
cop out.
I never got fired from anywhere. Um, but I used to work at I'm not gonna name the name, but like at a food place. And
That's the place I was thinking of.
I know. And they never scheduled me. I was new and I was like, all right, well, I'm ready whenever you need me. And I got scheduled like once a week. And slowly, like, I got stopped scheduling. And then I was like, all right, well, I'm going home for spring break. I'll be back. And I didn't come back. And then I got the letter saying, you have to reapply because you have not worked in so many days. So they try to play me. I didn't get fired, but it was
Yeah.
weird.
They tried to play you because you're not a bad worker. So
Mm-mm.
ooh, I
I
missed
do
mine.
good work.
Missed mine. All right. This is for you to answer about me. What was your first impression of me?
Ooh, I thought I don't know. So the first time I met you was freshman year of college. I thought you were really cool. Cause okay, I think you introduced yourself as Jasmine, but you can call me Jazz or something like that. And I thought it was
Did I
really
really?
cool. I think so. I think you said something like that the day that I met you, not like the first. That was not your first sentence, because again, like composed your first sentence. But later, like I heard a few of them start to call you Jazz, and I was like, that's really cool. I feel like she's like so artsy, cool, like jazzy, jazz,
So
and then that
artsy.
started to become a thing. But yeah, you were like pretty cool and like worldly, because you're like, yeah, my parents are in Germany. And I just came here and I was like, oh, so why Virginia? because I like it. PCU arts.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you were like the art student friend.
I was the only art student friend, and it's like weird because I didn't have to go through an arts foundations program, so I didn't feel like a real art student, but I was the only art student of the group.
No, but you were always so cool. I feel like you've always been independent.
Thanks. I've been trying to do my thing.
Yeah.
All right. This one is it's a pretty easy question for you, only because I feel like the whole friend group actually has a preference on this. Do I seem like a cat or dog person? I feel like you're a dog person, but you know, all animals are great. Like, there's nothing wrong with all animals, but dogs are preferable.
Yeah, I think I was always a dog person, but lately I've been liking cats because
Really?
Cats, so they're sweet. They're sweet when they want to be, and other times they just want to like do their own thing. But I like them both. Yeah, I like them both.
I definitely see you for like maybe like a small pet. That's kind of like not like a like a big thing. Like, I just don't feel like that's your vibe. But I feel like a little like puppy, or even if it's like a small cat, because cats are like clean and kind of like easy to maintain, and you keep a clean space. And dogs can be a little messy, but maybe puppies are cute.
And I didn't really grow up with pets either, so I don't know. I could see myself with either one, but never had a pet. I would like one though. I could take care of your pets, buddy. He's a pet. What do you call it? Pet friend.
Yeah. Wait, do I have a pet friend?
No, you don't have a pet friend. I will be the pet friend.
Oh, you're gonna be the pet friend. I did that. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So, next question. We'll probably do maybe 2 more. What reality show do you think I am most likely to binge watch, and explain?
Reality. Well, we already watched that. Oh gosh, the name is escaping me. And you know what you're talking about.
Describe it. I feel like
yeah. Love Island.
Yes. Love
Island. Yeah, it is binge worthy. Well, Love Island UK.
Specifically.
Not the other one.
And to be honest, actually, I've also been like watching another show, Married at First Sight, and I've been really into it.
Yes, I told you.
So good.
So good. Gosh. Horrible situations they put themselves in, but it is funny reality TV.
It is.
Good stuff. I used to watch Bad Girls Club in middle school. That's not stuff you should watch in middle school.
Yeah, I feel like when we were little, there was always a bunch of stuff we had no business watching.
Yeah. Tis.
Because I even think, like, I never watched Bad Girls Club, which I should have, because that's, like, another iconic thing. But I watched a lot of Jersey Shore, and that show was messy. It is good.
With Polly D and Snooki and Jay Wow, I think they were the start of, like, a lot more of that kind of, I don't want to say trashy TV, but, like, like,
yeah,
like in your face, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened.
All the things. All right, so this is mine to answer about you. These will be the last 2. So this is the last one, and then yours will be the last one. Do I remind you of anyone? So, like, do you remind me of anyone? I often tell you this, actually, but you very much, not all the time, but you remind me a lot of my mom. I think, and like, you do have, like, just motherly, like a persona about you, which is a good thing. Like, you're a very caring, nurturing person. Yeah, and it just,
that's so funny.
It reminds me a lot of my
mom's really cool too, so that's a compliment to me.
It is. My mom is cool. She is cool. She's funny. She tries to play me sometimes, and we have a good relationship. But she's
She's a great mama. She usually comes and supports here. So,
Very
shout out to
supportive too,
you.
for sure.
Yeah.
Moms be like supporting all the things.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So,
Last question
okay.
or actually, we started with me asking you. So I guess it only makes sense for us to end off on you asking me.
Yeah.
Right? That's what we just. No.
I think you started with asking me a question.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll end with you asking me then. What do you think my go-to karaoke song is?
Jennifer Hudson and I Am Telling You by Dreamgirls.
I wouldn't argue
Dreamgirls,
that.
really. Anything from Dreamgirls.
I think that is facts. That is one of my favorite movies, and yeah,
they got a lot of iconic songs on there. So yes.
Hey Isaiah.
Hey Isaiah.
That was a fun little game, though. But
I know.
It was good. We'll continue to connect and grow with one another. But
I love it.
Thanks for taking this time to unpack with me, sir.
Of course. Thank you, Jazzy Jazz. I feel like some of y'all should have answered some of these questions in here next time. I think we should have like one question each time, and then we all have to answer. Whoever joins will put them on the spot.
A question for the group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what is everyone's karaoke song? Isaiah, what's your karaoke song? Let us know. Because I think I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very much put me in next time. I think it's very much like it depends on everyone's personality what their karaoke song is, and a lot of people don't even do karaoke. But I feel like if anyone had almost everyone should have a song to pick.
Just Friends.
Love Me Some Music Soul Child. That is.
I'm gonna look it up later. I feel like I know the song, but I can't think of it.
You know the song. It's like the I'm not trying to pressure you, just get something.
Okay. Okay, I know the song. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, friends. Well, I think we are wrapping up. Thanks for joining us.
Until the next one, next week, we'll see you guys. Unpacking another thing.
And tomorrow we'll be promoting this week's collab, so look out for that. Special stuff's coming up, so get excited.
Yes. We have, after this week, we have one more week of, well, I guess maybe we have 2 more weeks, so. Yeah. It's this, and then another one, and then another one, and then that's it. And so, yeah.
Season 2, storytelling. We did good. Everybody did
good things. All right.
Alrighty.
Until then, have a good Sunday.
Happy Sunday.